Jordan.
Yes.
From Traackr. Traackr.
Yes, spelled very startup-y.
Oh, that is very startup-y. What do you do?
I actually do influencer marketing for Traackr. So very meta. Do influencer marketing for a company that sells influencer marketing software.
So let's go meta on it. Let's try and tease my unfortunately slightly old and fried brain today.
Okay.
Let's start at the base level. Are you a platform?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a software SaaS company.
Fine. And you're doing outreach in order for people to know what it does?
Correct. So I do community management and influence relations for Traackr.
So what's working then in terms of influencer marketing right now? You can tell them because that's what they want to know.
In terms of influencer marketing right now, you really have to focus on building relationships. You know, it's not pay to play works short term and it can work for a campaign.
Yeah.
But when you really want for long-term influencer marketing success is building relationships with those influencers on behalf of the brand and making sure that influencers getting value from that as well.
So have you got a community of influencers around the brand? So it's something that we do, okay? So we build a community around the brand. We have ambassador programs and things like that. Definitely. Is that the way you're going to bring people in to connect with you?
For Traackr specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we partner with a lot of the people who are speaking here today. Lee Odin's one of the the great influencers we try to work with.
I can't believe you didn't approach me. It's okay. it's okay. It's okay. So
we're over it.
This is pretty casual, by the way. Just if you hang out.
Yeah.
So you'll reach out to people and you'll do what? You'll say, "Hey, do you want to try it?" Or "This is what it does." What do you do to connect with people?
I think for us right now, we're really more focused on thought leadership.
Lee's awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Lee, just to let you know.
Yeah,
really awesome.
Lee, if you're watching this.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's really just about, I think, thought leadership. So we'll, start out just engaging with people on social, feature them in our blog, feature them in ebook, webinars.
Okay.
I mean, at this point...
So you're doing the make it about them, bring them in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so much thought leadership about what the best practices in influencer marketing and things you can do. And, we're really starting to build those best practices. So it's kind of cool to be on the pioneering end of that.
So let's talk about community within the startup community.
Okay.
Do you feel connected with the Blab guys and maybe the people sort of at later stages in growth? Are you part of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think...
in the physical world.
In the physical world, yeah, somewhat. I mean, I think it depends on who you have relationships with, obviously. But I think the startup community is very supportive and very, everyone kind of goes through the same struggles. So I think people are very open and transparent about what's going on and what's happening and always willing to support.
Three things.
Yeah.
Struggle, openness, and transparency, right? So let's go for first. What would you say is the main struggles that you've had, maybe in your role?
Yeah.
And how you've overcome them to start with. And then I want to talk openness and transparency.
I mean, I think the main struggle that Traackr is really having right now is just educating people about influencer marketing.
Okay.
What's the best strategies? What's this? And it's not something, we provide the tool, but you really have to have like the strategy behind it for the tool to be successful.
Yeah.
And often you can just buy the tool and then it, it can sit there. So really trying to get, just grow the influencer marketing practice as a whole, because in the end, that will benefit everyone.
Are you blogging?
I do. I blog for Traackr.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can talk about guest blogging again. Okay, so let's talk about openness and transparency because I think people like Buffer and there's lots of other organizations that are publishing the stats and it wins you because you feel that you know what's going on. You don't feel anymore that it's like, how much is the CEO getting paid or, where are they at with this? So are you at that point? Do you believe that that's a useful way of going as an organization? We can always edit. We're not editing anything out, by the way. But I mean, when you say openness and transparency, what are you being open and transparent about?
I guess, so I've been with Traackr for a year, and I guess the level of transparency that I get into, the decisions that are being made, like in an exec room, yes, they're still being made in an exec room, but I still feel like as an employee, and it might be to the size of the company. I don't know how you scale this with bigger companies, but Traakr's, 30 people.
Okay.
And so just the level of transparency, and we're always like bouncing ideas off each other, and that's something that I like and that I definitely don't think you can get everywhere.
No, sure.
Yeah.
We'll leave the revenue figures out of it. Okay. All right then. She's going to keep a job. That's the thing. She's like, exactly. Yeah. Cool. Okay, where can people find you? Where can they find you and find the business?
Myself, I'm J Feise with 3 E's.
You're going to have to hold up the...
JFEISEEE, because I don't know whoever stole J Feise. And then Traackr is TRAACKR. And that's my email as well. So having to do that, like J Feise at Traackr over the phone is a nightmare. I always have to spell each one probably multiple times.
Good. Wonderful. Well, thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Is that your first 360 video experience?
That was my first 360 video.
Very good.
Let me know how I did.
Cool.